Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy, for you end up like basic, cause you know Jay told them glazes. But make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man, subscribe to my second channel. I said it before and I say it again, please don't bust my balls. You feel me? But if you do want to join the Madden 27 franchise, this is my last franchise, bro. So I really would want every single one of y'all to be a part of it. 32 teams, excuse me, are already taken, you know what I'm saying? But I do have a waiting list tab for people that's trying to wait to get in the league. Discord link is in the description down below. And please, I said it before and I say it again, don't bust my balls. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stay in the Discord link, you know what I'm saying? Don't just stay in the Discord, excuse me. Tag me. Let me know that you're in the Discord and I'm going to get you situated. But anyways, we got Officer Tatum versus 20 black liberals for all my new subscribers and new viewers. If y'all do want to go check out all of my Jubilee reactions, which is reactions of this sort right here, it is in the playlist section. Hold me under, you know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said, for me, I love people that looks like me. I love people that don't look like me, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I'm not with the black community, white community, Chinese, none of that is real. You know what I'm saying? See, for me, I look at reality how reality is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at the world how the world is supposed to be and how God designed it to be, right? I'm explaining it to you. A lot of y'all are living in delusional worlds. See, back then, way back then, I'm talking about like the 1400s or whatever, 1300s. Like I said, I'm a man of research and I study a lot of things. Race was no such thing. So, Jay, what you mean by that? All this black and white and, you know, it was once upon a time, everybody looked the same until people started migrating to other countries with lighter, with lesser sunlight. And that's how people got lighter in skin tones. But it wasn't no such thing as white people and black people and Chinese people and Japanese people. That all that was made up to divide. Who do you think made up division? Satan himself. Because before Satan was Satan, Satan was Lucifer. Lucifer was also an angel. You know what I'm saying? But Lucifer felt more powerful, felt like he could be more powerful than God. So guess what Lucifer did? Lucifer deceived all the fallen angels to follow him and go against God. And Lucifer, which is now named Satan, got cast down out of heaven. And he roams around the earth. You can read chapter in Job, whatever. If you want to read the Bible, you can. Lucifer, man, he roams around the world like a roaring lion, seeking who he can devour. So why do you think so many people are delusional and deceived? Because you got the God of this world, which is Satan, deceiving people. He was deceived. He was the deceiver before people was being deceived. He was delusional before people were even being delusional. Who you think make people deceive? Who you think make people think like this delusional reality? But the reality is we all the same. But the world try to make it seem like we all different. So for me, I don't claim I'm part of the black community. I look at everybody like they're my brothers and sisters. I don't look at nobody different. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the Christian community. I'm part of the God community. That's the part of the community I'm from. But all the black, white, and all that junk ain't real, bro. It's only one race, and that's the human race, and that's what I believe in. All this other junk, this junk just made up, bro.
I feel like you want to be confrontational more than you want to get to the bottom.
Like, it's a such thing as colors when it comes to things. And I'm not going to be like, okay, this isn't yellow, okay? You know what I mean? Color is a made up thing. No, it's a such thing as color. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, there's no such thing as a white person. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get in reality. They're just a lighter version of melanin. You know what I'm saying? I said it before and I said it. You're going to look at me like I'm crazy. White people came from black people. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe I don't even like saying the white black thing, but I'm just saying what you understand. White people came from black people. Everybody migrated from Africa. You know, Africa is the homeland for all humanity. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know that. They migrated to another continent or country that had lesser sunlight. So that's how they became how they are. They're melanin. They're not white. Look at it, bro. We see it all the time when it comes to black. Look at them when it comes to them. Are they the same skin tone? No. But they're still melanin. Melanin comes in different shades. We see it with albinos. We see it all the time. Man, I've seen a freaking, I'm going to say to you, like, white girl. I've seen a white person that look white, black. Melanin comes in different shades. That's why racist Caucasians are jealous of us, because they only come in one shade and we come in all. You know what I'm saying? You got dark skin, you got medium, you got light brown. Bro, melanin comes in all shades. They're melanin, they're not white.
Conversation. But if you're 25 and under,
hope I open y'all eyes
about another black person.
I think you're full of shit. That is the whole thesis of Up From Slavery.
No, it's
not. Did you read the book?
I did not read the book.
There you go. Then you don't know what you're talking about. You are uneducated.
Let me to say that Donald Trump is racist is the craziest thing I've heard.
Donald Trump.
Have you ever met?
I don't know if he's racist, and I don't know.
Trump.
It's systemic racism.
But to say that he's not racist, I mean, that's kind of crazy too. To say he's racist is crazy, and to say he's not racist is kind of crazy in my opinion.
Black community back? Or has it become an excuse to avoid personal responsibility? Now, John was a little too white to handle this topic, so you got me. I'm Paris Rose from Jubilee Media, and this is Surrounded, where one brave soul faces a room full of disagreeers. Today, we're diving into policing in black communities, whether Republicans are better for the black community than Democrats, and the debate over systemic racism. I'm here with our featured guest, former police officer and conservative commentator, Brendan Tatum. I'm so happy to see you today. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm happy.
All right, you ready to take everyone on?
Oh, we about to get busy in here. So.
Oh, I love to hear it. Are you guys ready? Yeah! They sound ready. All right, let's go.
Hi, I'm Officer Tatum, and I'm the host of The Officer Tatum Show, and I'm surrounded by black liberals. My first surrounded claim is Trump and Republicans are better for the black community than Democrats.
If you'd like to be the first debater, get to that chair in 3, 2, 1.
Naima, nice to meet you.
Naima,
Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well.
Before I do my rebuttal, I would just like to know why you think that.
Well, there's a myriad of reasons. I think that conservative policies are more beneficial to the black community. It's more beneficial to America, which black people are part of America. And I think that policies like limiting immigration or illegal immigration, getting illegal immigrants out of this country, lowering taxes, all benefit black people as a whole. Religious freedom, you name it, every single policy that I can think about that Republicans have implemented, that they stand for, the values they stand for are all better off for black people than Democrats could ever dream of.
How have you okay, but first of all, religious freedom is not just a Republican policy. I just want
the
that's just in
Republicans
the
are far
Constitution.
more believe in the freedom of religion than Democrats could ever dream of.
I don't want to harp on that. That's in the Constitution. That's just not true.
From
but
every single aspect of life. No.
But I just want to focus on which one of Trump's policies specifically has been designed to help the black community.
Well, the First Step Act has been designed to reverse the effects of over-policing from the past.
He has done that.
The First Step Act, yes, it was.
Okay.
To allow for people who were incarcerated with sentencing for drug dealing and less violent crimes for them to have some relief. My uncle got out on the First Step Act.
Okay.
Urban revitalization.
Yeah.
Injecting money into these inner city communities. Permanent funding for HBCUs, which Barack Obama never did. Donald Trump implemented.
Okay.
I mean, I can go down a list.
Yeah,
and I think that lowering taxes and all the other benefits that Americans get
Good point.
is also beneficial to black people.
So it's funny because I've watched some of your videos, I've heard these talking points before, and I actually looked into all of these, and there's not a ton of quantitative impact on how those have actually affected just the black community. But let's talk about the Republican Party and Trump and his policies as a whole. Do you think that Trump reposting a video in which one of his supporters screams white power was beneficial to the black community?
I'm not familiar with some video that he posted.
Well, I mean, you should be,
Let's talk about Democrat policy.
You should be.
Let's talk about Democrat policy.
No, no. Now you're obfuscating. You are the one who has the burden.
It says right here.
I'm sorry. I do not want to be interrupted.
It says right here
I do not want to be
that
interrupted.
Trump and Republicans are better than the Democrat
exactly.
policy.
So the burden of proof is on
it's not.
you.
Yes. Trial.
No, this is how a debate works. You've made a claim that you have to substantiate, and you have yet to do that.
I am wrong. So how are you correct in that Democrat policies are better than Republican policies?
Well, actually, do you want to know my personal belief is that the Democrats are fundamentally kind of apathetic to the needs of black people, while Republicans are openly antagonizing the black community.
Give me an example.
So, I mean,
what
an
policy
example.
position is negative negative towards black people that Republicans implement?
Trump this year intentionally got rid of the disparate impact analysis. So what the disparate impact analysis does is that it analyzes laws that were made neutrally, policies that were intended to be neutral, to make sure that there were not any racial disparities as an effect of that policy, right? Accidentally. So Trump has removed the protection for the disparate impact analysis. So we don't know if the policies that we're enacting are disproportionately hurting the black community or not.
That doesn't make any sense. Any policy.
It doesn't make any sense. I agree.
No, what
it's
you're
a bad
saying
idea.
does not make any sense because the policies that are implemented,
yes,
the majority of the ones that are in Congress are agreed upon by the House and the Senate.
Right.
Democrats and Republicans.
Yes.
And so with that being said, there's black people represented. There's all kinds of people represented and creating our laws and policies.
But that's the point.
So what are you saying that they're not considering whether or not it has a desperate effect on the black community?
So here's the thing. When you create a policy, obviously you are creating it in good faith, but we do not know always how that policy is going to affect the population.
Give me an example of a policy.
Can I finish talking?
Give me an example of a policy.
But I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm running out of time.
So the point of the disparate analysis report is to check to make sure that the laws that we implement in good faith don't end up hurting the black community by accident. Why would you get rid of that?
Why do you think he got rid of it,
because
according to you?
Because he's racist.
To say that Donald Trump is racist is the craziest thing I've heard.
Donald Trump.
Have you ever?
Now to say that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Now that's the craziest thing to say right there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, what she said is valid, but I'm not finna be on some like, oh man, Donald Trump is a racist because he removed that policy. I'm a man of my own, bro. Do he like black? Do he like people that look like me? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Don't he like? See, for me, I'm not finna speak on a man. Like, I feel like both of them is in the wrong. That's just me. It's for you to be like, that's the craziest thing to say is Donald Trump is a racist. That's not the craziest thing to say. And then for you to be like he a racist, that's crazy to say. You know what I mean? Honestly, you feel me? I mean, we don't know the man from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So, I mean, for me, when it comes to racist people is foolish to me. I don't I'm gonna keep it real. A white person can come up to me and call me an N-word right now, bro, and I will laugh at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause how can you hate the people that you came from? See, one thing about me, I did my research on Caucasians. Now, a lot of y'all in America that looks like me are whitewashed. So you walk around here thinking that Caucasians is just everything. Caucasians made this, Caucasians made that, Caucasian, because they taught you that. They fed you BS, bro. They taught me that as well, but I had to step outside the box and actually had to do my research. You know, one thing I heard, man, and this is probably the realest thing I've ever heard, you want to hide information from a colored person, put it in the book, because you ain't going to read. You know what I'm saying? All the information is at your disposal. See, the difference between them and y'all, you don't read, they do. That's why they racist. They're not racist because they hate you. They racist because they're jealous of you. I'm speaking on racist Caucasians because they know the truth about you, but it's crazy that you don't know the truth about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Don't bust big bulls. Don't look at me like you crazy. Just be honest with me right here. How many of y'all actually read? Can we be honest? Be honest. You don't read and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all actually research things? Take time out your day to research. You don't even know the land I had to teach a lot of y'all what America was named after. Y'all don't even know that America was named after an Italian merchant called Amerigo Vespucci. Y'all didn't even know that, did you? I bet a lot of y'all thought Christopher Columbus discovered America. I bet a lot of y'all thought that too. I thought the same thing. They fed me some white BS. I was whitewashed too. But you know what I had to do? I had to research and I had to learn about my people. I had to research and I had to learn about the land I'm on. I don't just want to walk around here just being unknowledgeable. Now so much information I have, bro. I mean, like, come on, bro. And it tells the truth. Research is research. They can't change that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to racist people are the most foolish people unknown to mankind. You know what I'm saying? Racist people don't make me mad. But like I said, bro, the way racist people are, racist people be on some, like, they'll hate black people, but then love Mike Tyson or love Muhammad Ali, but you hate black people. If you hate everything black racist people, why do I see racist people with a black dog? Don't get nothing black. You hate black people, right? You hate colored. So by what you, I'm gonna tell you how foolish racist people is. So you so racist that you hate us. You hate us for being black. Y'all know how stupid that is. That's what y'all really think they hate us for being black. They don't hate us. They're jealous of us. There's a difference. Because if they hate us, you want to support football teams. You want to support basketball teams. You want to support nothing with black people on it. But yet there you go. You hate black people so much, but you love LeBron James. Motherfucker, you hate black people. You call us the N-word. You say all the most, but you be the main one paying to go watch us. I'm talking about you the biggest fan of Floyd Mayweather, but you hate black people. It don't make, racist people don't make sense to me. If you hate black people. Don't love NBA, don't love NFL, don't love boxing, don't love nothing with us in it. Motherfucker, stick to hockey. stick to white sports, since you can't stand seeing black people so much. You know what I mean? But I got a question for y'all racist people. You know what I mean? And this is not an opinion, this is a fact. How can you hate people that you came from?
Ever met Donald Trump?
Do you know that you have color in your blood? Do you know that? You know you have melanin in your blood? So you hate us, so you hate your great grandmother and granddad then. You know what I mean? So you just, cause y'all can't do nothing but make white. You know what I mean? Look at it, bro. I'm speaking number facts. I ain't speaking opinions. And the crazy thing is you have some people still try to argue with a fact. Look at it, bro. White on white, all you do is make white. You can't make light skin. If a darker brother have a baby with a white person, I mean, we see it in plain view all the time that y'all come from us. You know what I'm saying? White on white have a baby. Black baby don't come out. A white baby come out. A white and black baby have a baby. What that baby gonna come out and look like? Mixed, look like us. And guess what? In America, that's identified as black. I mean, it's proof in the pudding, bro. And then guess what? If that baby grow up to marry a white woman or a man, guess what? That baby gonna grow up to look like white. You know what I'm saying? No, I think I said that. No, that was. I think I said that right. Did I say that right?
No.
You don't know him.
No, so you've met Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So black on black, you know what I'm saying? You know, black on white can create a light-skinned baby. And that light-skinned baby right there, you know what I'm saying? Marry a white man, then that baby come out to be lighter than what it was, and then that baby right there marry another white. Yeah, so that's how white is created. I forgot to say, sorry. So I thought I said that wrong. So a black man and a white woman can have a baby. That baby grow up, you know what I'm saying, to black woman or man grow up to, you know what I'm saying, have a baby with a white woman or white man, and then that baby comes out to be lighter, and then he grew up to marry a white man, and then that's how you white, and then keep getting lighter and lighter. You see what I'm saying?
Donald Trump several times.
So
I ain't want to confuse y'all with that, bro.
You don't have any evidence. You're saying because he allegedly.
You don't have evidence either. They ain't racist.
Impact analysis that somehow that has something to do with race, and it only affects black people.
But your evidence is anecdotal. Oh, Trump was nice to me one time, therefore he's not a racist.
I have no evidence to believe that Trump is a racist.
Because you are
Where's the evidence that Trump is a racist?
Okay, I'll give you more evidence. In 1973, his company was sued for violating the Fair Housing Act by openly discriminating against black renters.
What was the findings of that?
He was actually forced to settle.
In 1973, the U.S. Department of Justice sued Donald Trump, and Trump Management, Inc., alleging violations of the Fair Housing Act in the operation of approximately 39 New York City. Oh, shoot. Dang.
He was forced to settle.
Yes, he was forced to settle. No, he had.
There was no finding of fault.
Why would someone settle if they were not guilty?
You can make it.
Why would someone settle if he wasn't doing it?
Was there a determination in court that he was at fault?
Also forced to.
No. Was there a determination in court that he was at fault?
He settled, so they didn't have a determination in court. He got out of it by settling, which is what you do when you are guilty, but you don't want to go to court.
That's not the way our system works.
That is exactly what the point of settling is. Yes, you settle out. Yes.
He had a dissent decree, which they agreed that he would implement certain things in his organization. There was no fault granted. They did not prove
what were the things that he had to implement in his company?
Recruiting. It was a form of it was that
I think you're thinking about a different lawsuit against the Trump administration.
He had to make sure that they have job applications available to minorities.
No, this wasn't about jobs. This was about the Trump Corporation, the real estate. Yes, they violated the Fair Housing Act because
maybe we talking about something different.
Well, there were 2 times he was sued for racism.
I only know of one time.
Yeah, well, you should learn about the other one because it was bad too. Yeah.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I don't think you know.
The dissent decree, which was established, there was no findings of Donald Trump being a racist, and his organization has been without fault.
No, that was.
You cannot find a court document that says that Donald Trump officially discriminated against anybody.
He literally marked.
What's your next one?
He literally marked black applicants.
What's your next one? What's your next example of Trump being a racist?
When he reposted the Obamas as monkeys.
Now he did not. He already said that he did not post that. It was somebody on his staff, and the post wasn't even about that. That was a real.
It was on his account.
And then when it came out, he denounced it. He said it was wrong.
It was on his account already.
One of the staffers posted it.
Why would one of his staffers even have that? Even if it wasn't him,
you're making the
why
post
would
sound
he
like
not
the post was
post it?
about that. It was a meme created by somebody else. And
Are
at the
you
end
really
of the
defending depicting black people as monkeys? Like, that's crazy.
And Hillary
That's
Clinton.
crazy.
And Hillary Clinton was
and now you're gonna point
pig,
it.
and it was all kind of people depicted as animals. It wasn't just about Barack Obama. Did Donald Trump make the video?
Has any other president done that?
Did Donald Trump make the video?
Has any other president done that?
No, you're blaming him. Did Donald Trump make the video?
I don't know if he made it, but
No,
it doesn't
he did
matter.
not.
It's about
Did
what
he
he
denounce?
posts.
Did he denounce what that represented?
If I posted something that said "kill all of X people," that's what I believe,
no,
right?
it's not true.
Even if I didn't type it out,
That's not true.
Put it in Canva and then post it.
If somebody
it's
posted,
still what I believe.
If somebody posted some offensive on your account and you denounce it, is that a fair statement to say you don't believe in that?
No, I don't think that's true. I would like to be held accountable. If somebody,
he said he didn't believe
if
it.
I hired someone to post on my behalf and they posted racist statements,
and you said
that would be on me.
And you took it down.
No.
And you told them.
I'm sorry.
And you said to the world, you don't believe that to be
Officer
true.
Tatum, we have to pause here. All right, you have been voted out by the majority. Thank you so much for your time. If you would like to be the next debater, get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
It's getting pretty heated up in here, man.
So I'd like to talk about Trump and the Republicans, not specifically on Trump, but focusing upon the history of the Republican Party because he's just the latest iteration of that, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the Republican Party has a proven track record of giving platforms to sellouts who promote a message that harms black people.
Who is
And I'll
that?
give you an
Who is the
example.
sellout that you give me an example?
Well, there are actually quite a few, but I'll start with the
Well,
earliest
let's start with this
example.
premise. The first black legislators,
Right.
or the first black people in Congress,
Right.
House of Representatives, were all Republicans.
Right. So let me explain that to you.
Is that a fact pattern?
Right, yes. So basically what happened is the last of the radical Republicans, which was a segment of the Republican Party that passed the 14th Amendment, all of the amendments that gave black people the right to vote and ensured that slaves would not be disenfranchised. He died in August 11.
No. Black people, I mean, Republicans unanimously voted.
He died in 1868 when the 14th Amendment was passed. And then guess what?
As a whole voted unanimously.
No.
The Democrats did not.
Right, but guess what? After the radical Republican faction left Congress,
Radical Republican. That's the.
They were a historic. No. That's a title. They were historic.
Who was the radical Republican faction?
They were a segment of the Republican Party.
Who? Name one.
Thaddeus Stevens. He's an example. They are the ones who created the Freedmen's Bureau, which was designed to assimilate ex-slaves into the national citizenry. After they left, the Republican Party constructed an oligarchy, which...
You know what I'm saying? I love to see that the people that look like me, I know it's a lot of people like me that looks like me. You know, all of us ain't, you know what I mean? Like, all of us, you feel me, don't just, you know, like, most 50-50, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got some of us that read and that takes advantage of the information that's given to us, you know what I'm saying? You just got some people that just, I'm gonna say most of y'all, man, most of y'all don't read. You know what I'm saying? Don't do research. But you got a little small percentage of us that do. Speaking on, you know what I'm saying, looking at him, at this right here, me seeing him, it shows that he actually does his research. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Even if he is wrong, you feel me, probably get me, but it shows he know things, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you know, it's important to read, man, because if you don't know something, bro, then you just gonna, you know, it's a lot of y'all that be doing that, bro. It's a lot of y'all that be speaking on things you have no knowledge of. Like, I'm talking about, bro, I be seeing on Twitch, man, a lot of y'all just be lying. You know what I'm saying? Just be making up things. And, you know, a lot of y'all, rather than going and look at the information yourself or research yourself, you just go off what other people say. You know what I'm saying? Then the person that you're listening to is a liar and he don't know what he's talking about. And then the person that he or she is listening to is a liar and they don't know what they're talking about. So it's like a never ending cycle when it comes to sheep.
Called the Gilded Age.
So y'all rather just believe a lie than go and figure out the truth on your own.
And in which we saw the fate of black people decline. Black home ownership decline. Black voting decline.
I hope they fact check you on this.
All of that.
The Republicans unanimously voted.
No, not after that.
The Republicans unanimously voted for the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment.
Okay, the radical Republicans were a faction of the Republican Party during the Civil War and Reconstruction committed to abolishing slavery and securing civil and political rights, including voting rights for black men. They did not disappear in 1868, although their influence declined during the early 1870s. Some remained active in the mid 1870s. So I guess he was wrong about that. I would say you got to speak on what you know. He probably ain't even, research that on his own or look into that on his own. He just probably heard that from somebody else. And then the person that he heard, that go back to what I was saying. Then they heard it from somebody. That's exactly what I was saying right there.
Under the leadership of the radical Republicans, and they were progressives.
Unanimously voted for the Civil Rights Act.
Yes, and then after the radical Republicans left, they stopped doing that.
When did the radical Republicans leave? You saying the radical
1868, the last person died.
That's not true.
It is 100% true.
Because the Republicans unanimously voted
Let me get back to what I was saying. Let me get back to what I was saying.
The Republicans unanimously voted for the Civil Rights Act.
You're bulldozing and you're steamrolling.
Hey, y'all can pause and read that. I'm not finna just keep on pausing and reading it for y'all. So if y'all want to know about the facts, bro, about what he and what both of them saying, y'all just pause and read that. I ain't finna bust.
I want to hear what I have to say.
Let's quantify that point.
Listen, brother.
The Republicans
listen, brother.
Back to what I was saying.
The Republicans unanimously voted for the Civil Rights Act.
You're bulldozing and you're steamrolling because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Let's quantify that point.
Listen, brother.
The Republicans
listen to what I have to say.
Civil Rights Act.
Listen to what I have to say that you can respond to it, okay?
Why don't you answer that question?
Booker T. Washington was fated by the white racist establishment. He had tea at Windsor Castle by Queen Victoria. He met Susan B. Anthony. He was allowed to create the Tuskegee Institute because he was promoting this myth.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a very, very inspirational. I went to Tuskegee, man, bro. Very, very, inspirational school, bro.
Personal responsibility, which harms black people.
The most successful documented black man who lifted so many black people from poverty to success was Booker T. Washington.
No, he did not.
Jim Crow was incredible for black success in America.
The institutionalization of Jim Crow was a direct result of his false message.
What was his false message?
His message was that black people were not fit to participate in the political process.
That's not true.
Because slavery had set them backwards.
Where do you see
all of the black congressmen?
He says sentiment or quotation from his 1901 autobiography, Up from Slavery. Washington did not claim that black Americans were racially incapable of political participation. Indeed, he supported voting and opposed racial unequal suffrage restrictions. Dang, bro, it seems like you're just lying right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Seem like you don't know what you're talking about, brother. They fact checking you like crazy over here.
It's in his book.
You said he mentioned that black people were not fit to participate in the
Yes, that is the whole thesis of Up from Slavery.
No, it's
not. Did you read the book?
I did not read the book.
There you go. Then you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you something, brother. I am a history teacher.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I teach in the public school system. You are uneducated.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You cannot teach in the public school system if you're telling me that Republicans did not unanimously vote for the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment and the Civil Rights Act.
You are being
You cannot tell me you a teacher.
I ain't gonna lie. You saying you're a history teacher, but you have been wrong about some things because they literally fact checking you on the right hand side of the corner. So, and one thing I realized about history is y'all don't really teach us true history in school. Anyways, y'all only teach what they tell you to teach. I've never been part of history class where y'all teach me about true history. You know what I mean, bro? You teach me about mummies and stuff, bro. Like, have we ever learned about? You probably teach about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and Black history, bro. That's when you really start teaching about true history. But when it comes to history, bro, like, I ain't had one. Like, let's talk about Jesus Christ. Let's talk about freaking slavery. Let's talk about all history. Let's talk about history. History is supposed to be history. Let's stop pinpointing, you know what I'm saying, like history you want to tell, man. Mother tell all the history. You know what I'm saying? Tell all the freaking history, bro. That's why I never paid attention in school, because I know nothing, man. Like, tell all the
history. If you are not, and you do not understand.
You are lying about
do not talk over each other. We can't hear anything either you are saying.
He's not allowing me to make a single point.
Because I'm making points.
No, because you're afraid.
Of what?
of the truth.
I just
That's
explained
what-
to you.
When you
I just explained to you.
when you
Why can't
earn
you
a living
answer-
off of lies, you are afraid of the
Give
truth.
me a lie that I've told.
The idea that Republican policies benefited black people, and that
I
is
just
not
gave
true.
you Republican policies.
No, let me give you an example.
Give me examples that they've hurt black people.
I'll give you an example. During the Hoover administration, 43% of the black people who were employed in domestic work. And the reason for that is because they were shut out of truly gainful employment. And the segment who was hurt the most were black men. Black women could get jobs as maids and things of that sort. But black men, any job that gave them the opportunity for social dignity, value, and worth, they were systematically denied. And a lot of it had to do with Booker T. Washington's message. Now, guess what?
Booker T. Washington's message
has been harmful.
That I have.
You have not
I've
read the book.
Portions of his message.
No, read the whole book.
I will read.
He told me you have not read the book. Ain't gonna lie, if you haven't read the book, then you can't talk about, you know what I'm saying, the
his
book.
message. Now, guess what?
Booker T. Washington's message
has been harmful.
that I have.
You have not
I've
read the book.
Portions of his message.
No, read the whole book.
I will read the whole book. But you cannot sit here and tell me that Booker T. Washington's message was
It hurt
disenfranchising to
black
black
people. And guess what?
That's not true.
Guess what he acknowledges in his
So
book?
the Tuskegee Institute was detrimental to black people.
Guess what he said?
No, was the Tuskegee
Yes, it was.
Institute
And let me tell you
detrimental to black
why.
people?
He acknowledged that
That is
the
insane.
people in Tuskegee, Alabama, the white community there, only allowed him to create that institute because he assured them he would not be teaching them anything that would lift them out of domestic status, anything that pertained to higher education, any knowledge of their history, or just the humanities, anything that white people took for granted in normal universities. It was designed to keep black people oppressed. That was the point.
Up from slavery. Booker T. Washington had a message of black success and personal accountability and responsibility.
And it's
he
a
did
lie.
not
And it's a
depend
lie.
on the government to do the things that black people
Yes,
could
he
already
did
do.
deny on the government.
He did not.
Yes, he
He
did.
did not make his mission and his plan to
Yes,
say
he
that
did.
black people should depend on the government.
This is the lie
That is a
for
lie.
everybody who is listening to me. The lie is that black people should focus solely upon family and their economic status and ignore agitations
It's
for
not
social
ignoring, it's
social equality.
prioritizing.
No,
It's
and he actually
prioritizing the
says
family,
he actually says in that
personal
book
responsibility.
that agitations for social equality are the extremist folly because black people are not prepared to be social equals to white people. He actually says that
That's
has
not-
been the
that's not a
program of the
pejorative.
Republican Party ever since
First
then.
of all, that's a lie.
And now, guess what else
That's a
happened?
lie.
So, after
Why did the Democrats have, until Cory Booker recently, had the longest filibuster against the Civil Rights Act?
Right, I'll tell you
The
why.
longest in history,
So basically, what
besides the recent
happened
one.
is prior to that act, there were a number of Dixiecrats who were the inheritors.
Racist Democrats.
I'll tell you, the inheritors of slavery, chattel slavery, and then the Jim Crow era that
Racist
took its
Democrats.
place. Guess what? After those acts, the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act were passed.
Unanimously
guess
by
what?
Republicans.
There was a 20 to 30% shift away from the Democratic Party into the Republican Party. And then, surprisingly, Nixon begins his war on drugs, which is a part of his law and order program. And guess what happens? Black people become 6 to 7 times higher to be arrested for drug abuse versus white people. They are mass incarcerating us, and it is directly tied to Republican policy.
No, it's
Okay, we
not.
have to pause here. We have to pause here. You have been voted out by the majority. Thank you so much. If you would like to be the next debater, get to that chair.
They coming at you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I reacted to a lot of Jubilee reactions, but ain't nothing ever been this, you know what I'm saying? Been this heated. I ain't gonna lie.
3,
They coming at
2,
you.
1.
Watch out now.
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, your claim is that Trump and Republicans are better for the black community than Democrats.
Yes.
Okay. I think that claim is patently false, and let me explain why. Take the institution of voting, the most sacred thing that the Constitution protects, something that we need for elected officials to represent us.
Okay.
Repeatedly, Republicans have used the judiciary to discriminate against black people in voting.
How?
We have cases like Louisiana versus Calais. The recent case that in 2026 it's caused all the redistricting crisis that you see right now. And when you see the effects of that for the black community, the Congressional Black Caucus is set to lose 16 to 19%, or it's not 16 to 19 members, 30% of its representation. Regardless of anything that you are saying communities should be doing, you have to still elect people to represent you to make those policy decisions.
Yeah, but
let me finish. I'm going to finish.
I'll let you finish.
If you are erasing the ability for people to have that representation and you're making it even harder to vote, like decisions like Shelby v. Holder, which makes it harder to eliminate discriminatory laws, or you have cases like Brnovich v. DNC, which are striking the ability to challenge laws that we think are discriminatory for mail-in voting. It's not good and it's not reasonable to say that Republicans are representing black people's interests.
Let me put this in simplistic terms. Voting is a sacred right.
Yes.
Right? And black people were afforded voting rights, which we all should fight for. Having voter ID is protecting that sacred right, that black people will make sure that black people can actually vote without being eliminated in their voting power by illegal aliens.
This goes beyond.
Let me go point by point.
Wait. This goes way beyond voter
aliens.
This goes way beyond
in the elections.
This goes way beyond voter ID. You simply
elections.
don't want. They simply don't want people who are black to be elected.
How is that possible?
Because majority and minority districts were created by the Voting Rights Act of 1965. That specific piece of legislation, which Republicans have repeatedly targeted through decades, has said, hey, there was history done here that harmed people, and as a way to make up for it, slowly over time, we need to designate specific areas, black populous areas, to have accurate representation of folks.
And what did the Supreme Court rule?
The Supreme Court ruled that, hey, actually, no, you guys don't need this representation.
Because you cannot
this
do
is
it
unconstitutional.
based on race.
Certainly you can.
You cannot redistrict, you cannot do that based on race.
You cannot deny black people from having the right to vote and represent themselves.
Okay, let me explain.
Because you have white people in Louisiana versus Calais. That's what the case is.
Pause here. Let Officer Tatum speak.
Okay, this is the problem here. You are assuming that black people can only vote for Democrats.
I didn't assume that
at all. Yes, you are, because the redistricting.
I didn't. Where did I say that?
Because
when did I say that?
I'm saying you're insinuating that.
I'm not insinuating that.
Because you cannot draw lines of demarcation based on race. That is against the United States Constitution. They ruled
like
that,
your hair.
which is why they had to redraw lines. Black people have a right to vote for anybody that they want that acts in the best interest of the black community or the community at large. It doesn't have to always be Democrats.
There's a reason why black people vote for Democrats, and there's a reason why there's only five elected Republicans in Congress that are black.
Which is the problem in the black community today. The consistency of voting for these Democrats who ain't done nothing for black people and still haven't. We're to this day, many people that are sitting around here are still complaining about the plight against the black people, but y'all still vote for Democrats. And Democrats have been elected in office for the majority of the time in the last decade.
Republicans have done
what have they done? Nothing for black people.
Republicans have done way more damaging things, even just
That is
as
not
of
true. Give me an example.
Just recently with Doge, we had the highest exodus of black women in the federal workforce. I'm not sure if you're not aware of that information, but
Doge,
wait, I'm not sure if you're aware of that information.
But
Doge
is cutting spending.
And cutting spending for social
So
services,
you think
increasing poverty, increasing crime, increasing death, and harming people over and over again. You are doing nothing to help the black community, and trying to perpetuate a policy platform that insists that black people need to be put down is not going to put people forward.
That is a lie.
Absolutely
You are
not.
saying that we're going to cut government spending, but we should leave all the black people there because they're black.
No, we should increase government spending by taxing the rich, funding our communities, and putting in jail instead of putting people in power.
Taxing the rich is a foolish statement by you. What do you mean by taxing the rich?
We in California have already seen.
That's why people are leaving California.
Oh, wait.
That's why business owners are leaving here. Companies are leaving. They're fleeing.
In California, even in the basic past, when we taxed the rich, we were able to fund the University of California systems. And what did Ronald Reagan do? Ronald Reagan said, let's slash that because black people need to suffer, communities need to go down. And what do we know? Now we have budget. Now we have budget deficits affecting our systems. We have laws from the 1970s still on the books.
Let's talk about taxing the rich.
Oh, wait.
That is a lie.
We can talk about taxes too. Let's go.
Are still selling black folks to this day. Taxing the rich they're not going to change the tax code. So taxing the rich is a myth. Would you benefit more financially if you left California?
Depends on how I use my money because I'm a smart person.
It doesn't matter about being smart because the taxes are out of control.
I think money and how you manage
taxes,
it as your person. When we talk about personal responsibility.
If you manage money well, you're still going to be less
You have to pause it
successful
here.
here
You've been
financially.
voted out by the majority. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Pleasure talking with you.
If you would like to be the next debater,
Oh, yo. All right, man. We're going to do this part one right here. We're definitely going to continue reacting to this right here. I have nothing to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Just going to let them do the talking, man. You know, one thing about me, bro, I don't speak on things I have no knowledge of. So sometimes some things that they're talking about, I don't have no knowledge of, bro. So I just sit back and just watch. So I can't tell you if my brother right here is telling the truth. I can't tell you if him right there telling the truth in certain things, bro. So I just sit back and just react. Before all my new subscribers and new viewers, if y'all do want to go check out all of my Jubilee reactions, it is in a playlist section over yonder.